Are we talking sugar water?
We're talking America, fun, and refreshment. These are the ideas behind the slogan, Always Coca-Cola. However, does the Coca-Cola Company stay true to its words? The rich history of this company has led Coca-Cola Classic to become the best-selling soft drink in the world. It also owns or licenses over 500 brands, and it boasts having the most extensive promotional campaign for one product in history. Analysts believe that it has a bright future since it works through the world's most pervasive distribution system. These are the highlights, but its faults can also apply to companies all over the world. In recent years, the Coca-Cola Company has stumbled into some trouble regarding the environmental practices and the safety of its products in India. It is essentially a real-world example of the collision of the interests of a company or corporation and the interests of a people. The International Directory of Company Histories claims that the famous trademark is likely the best-known brand symbol in the world. It was patented in 1893, 6 years after Dr. Pemberton, a pharmacist, invented the drink. The company went through a few owners and grew exponentially, but it finally landed in the hands of Robert Woodruff, who, as the company's website says, took the business to unrivaled heights of commercial success. The Coca-Cola Company has some of the best advertising in the world, which distinguishes it as the go-to company for marketing health. It has been called one of the world's most sophisticated and powerful marketing organizations. Evidence of this ranges from the universally recognized Coke bottle shape to famous jingles like Always Coca-Cola. The firm is also well known for its internationality. Its products are sold in more than 200 companies, and about 2/3 of the company's revenue comes from outside North America. In the 1990s, the company expanded to include many other brands like Powerade and Fruitopia, and an article in the Asia Pulse said that it was then the world's most valuable brand. Sales were exceeding 1.3 billion servings a day, and the ethos of the firm was at its peak. Coca-Cola was on a roller coaster of success. It was the symbol of American capitalism, and it had even established itself as an extremely ethical company. When in the early years of the new millennium, it all came to a screeching halt. One of the company's seemingly promising new endeavors, India, was getting all kinds of negative attention. Public controversies sprang up about various different issues, namely water shortages, ground pollution, and products containing pesticides. These controversies destroyed the ethos of the proud company and left it hoping for a second chance. Coca-Cola came to the South Indian state of Kerala at the invitation of a state government eager to industrialize, making this case reflect the headbutting of two reformations in India: top-down economic liberalization and bottom-up village democracy. In this area, groundwater had always been scarce because of the inconsistent monsoons, but an elected village council believes that since 2000, Coke is the reason that India is depleting its water reserves faster than they can be recharged. Not only had the company taken all the water, it had polluted the groundwater around its plants in Kerala as well. Various tests were conducted in 2005, but all samples failed to meet the requirements of safe drinking water by the Bureau of Indian Standards, which concluded that the water was contaminated. In 2006, the firm faced accusations from the Center for Science and Environment that, quote, pesticide levels in its Indian brands were above acceptable levels. These controversies produced significant negative consequences for Coca-Cola. For example, the sales of its products in India dropped 12% in the second quarter of 2005, after having decreased continuously for 8 quarters. Also, 7 out of the 28 Indian states and more than 10,000 Indian schools banned in some way Coca-Cola products. The company was also rejected from important deals and transactions and attacked by activists along with its shareholders. Some experts say that India is still the future of the company. According to an analysis of its recent performance and investment risk, analysts believe that the company should be fairly resilient and outperform many of its competitors, as a way of being a model to other companies with these types of challenges. Also from these analyses, we see that the ethical breaches in India have damaged the character of the company. While doing so, they nevertheless represent something universal: the fight between economic liberalization and democracy. As businesses struggle to reach the top, sometimes they can push others down, especially a business as powerful as Coca-Cola was. It had so much going for it that it did not realize or could not handle everything that was happening. This company could serve as an example to other large corporations with such great stories of success. It is important to remember that the ideas of the company sometimes clash with the ideas of the people. The Coca-Cola Company has realized this after admitting its ethical mistakes in India and has worked to display its new progress to the world. With help, the beverage giant will one day again reach its previous height of success.